All right, hello friends. Welcome to part 2. So a few little updates here. As I mentioned in part 1, today was a big patch, and I am noticing a few... I'll explain that in a second. A few little things that are anomalous. The switches are acting a little weird. I had some trouble switching between Mach units and airspeed units, or knots indicated. Seemed to have gotten it under control. Also, I was never given descent instructions. There's the coast of Norway. Right there. Yeah, ATC never got around to giving me descent instructions. So, normally I would turn ATC off, but I want to see, because this is the first time I've played since today's patch, today, May 29th. I want to see if there's any... If it clears, does it eventually clear itself? What's going to happen here? But yeah, right now they're telling me to climb to 41,000 feet, which is see, that's not normal, because I'm 51 miles left, 51 miles to go, and needless to say, you wouldn't want to be at 41,000 feet with only 50 miles to go. Descending 1,800 feet per minute right now. We're at 14,300 feet and 49 miles. We'll shallow out our descent rate to 1,500 feet per minute. We'll go ahead and enter our ILS frequency that I found online. Hopefully it's right. The ILS frequency is 110.5 for one-way 35 at Bergen. Minimums. It is described as foggy in real life anyway. Minimums are 347 baro, so might pay to set up our minimums. Turn off our bank limiter here. We're making a pretty sharp right turn here, just to give you an idea of our approach. Here we are. Headed south. Here's the airport. So the airport will just be off the left side of the airplane, off to our west. Head to BR Bravo Romeo 724, then to Rivet RIVIP Romeo India Victor India Papa, then Idava, and then basically from Idava India Delta Alpha Victor Alpha all the way in, it's a straight shot. 12,500 feet. This does seem to be working now, the auto throttle, but yeah, before it was I couldn't. Yeah, I'll go to the boards after this and see if anybody else is reporting the same kind of problem. Whether ATC's stopped working now or not, I don't know. We'll go ahead and switch our bearing 2 over to nav 1. We do have ILS data, that's encouraging. BG, Bergen, 13.3 nautical miles. As the crow flies, that is 13 miles from here to here. But we're not flying straight to the airport, we're flying past it, then hanging a left turn headed due east, then another left turn east-northeast, and then north at a heading of 350. So we actually have 38 miles left on our route. And we'll slow down to 250 as we pass below 11,000 feet. It's annoying, I know, to have ATC constantly interrupt like that, but I want to see if it clears. Am I going to land without clearance, as I've had to do before with other problems? Runway is just off to the left there. There it is. There's... Aha! Did you hear what just happened? Sounds like we might have gotten through that little bug.
Going to 121.0 Cessna Tree Bravo Whiskey.
Because we just got an approach handoff.
Approach Cessna November Tree 4 Tree Bravo Whiskey is at 10,200 feet.
34 miles out. 9,900 feet. That's perfect. 3039. Corrected our altimeter 3039er. We have that set now correctly. I managed this descent myself, so right now we're just going down to 3,000 feet. That's your standard altitude at 10 miles out. 3039 set minimums are inputted, and the arrow right here is pointed towards here, BG. 13.2. This number is going to go up, see, 13.3, because we're headed away from the airport. Continue slowing. Get our landing lights on. I figured it would be dark by the time we got here. There's still some light in the west. But local time in Bergen. Now approach is telling me to climb to 41,000. That's funny. Anyway, local time in Bergen, Norway is 11:47 p.m. And yet still there is light in the west. Amazing. Amazing here in late May. Continue slowing. Got a left turn. Here's our left turn. So you are witnessing the nonsense right now, unfortunately, I hate to say. Let's see if they continue to fix it. Yes. Ah, see? You hear what's happening?
Climb and maintain 13,000 feet. Keep speed not above 220 knots. Expect ILS whiskey runway.
I ain't climbing to anything, dipshits. Climbing to 13,000. I'm 24 miles out. There you go. There you go. Down to 5,000. So that's the 3-wheel whiskey. All right, now I got a number I can work with. 200 knots. Ah, that's what I had it set at originally. That's hilarious.
Descend and maintain 3,000 feet. Cessna Tree Bravo whiskey.
Transition altitude. Nearest altimeter 1029.
Jesus Christ, the transition altitude in Norway is 7,000 feet? Good grief. All right, anyway, we're good now. All that that little bugginess has cleared itself. It's always nicer to get descent instructions from ATC, but if it isn't going to work, it isn't going to work. But it's working now. And better late than never. Set our range on the MDB at 5 nautical miles and continue slowing. Going to make a left turn here. We're at 6,300 feet, 20 miles out. Airport elevation is 165. Runway length, 9,800 feet. And we are landing on runway 35, the Whiskey approach on ILS via the Etno 1P Star. So let's go ahead and switch this over to, well, let's see. We're not quite ready to switch that over to nav. Stand by. Here comes Rivet. We are 2.8 nautical miles, just 46 seconds from RIVIP. And we're descending to 3,000 feet. Increase our descent rate slightly here because I'm showing us a little high based on that white diamond right there.
Cessna Tree Bravo whiskey. Keep speed not above 200 knots.
We're at 1 in 90s. That's a whiskey, but thanks.
Keep speed not above 200 knots. Cessna Tree Bravo whiskey.
I'm going to depressurize now. I read that they changed some of the lingo that the ATC uses. All right, good. We're making our left. Let's turn on nav. Nav 1 now. Let's go ahead and disconnect that just to shut him the fuck up. Gonna need some speed brakes here, friends. And we're gonna activate the APPR, and we're immediately established on the glide slope. Bingo. Notch of flaps, bring in those speed brakes. Set our speed at 175 and reconnect the auto throttle. Perfect. Looking really good right now. So we're sort of skirting this, as you can see. We're on the nav approach right now as opposed to the GPS, so we're not going to head to Idava. There's the tower handoff. So we should be making a left turn here in a minute or so.
Tower Cessna November Tree 4 Tree Bravo Whiskey 11 miles south inbound ILS Whiskey runway Tree 5 approach.
Showing us 13 nautical miles out.
Tree 4 Tree Bravo
Nice. Cleared for the approach. We'll set our altitude selector at our minimums of
Cleared Ida,
set
less
400
whiskey,
feet.
runway tree 5 approach, Cessna tree Bravo whiskey.
Continue slowing. 9.3 miles out. Let's go ahead and look at that. How beautiful that is. Jesus. There's the runway. Okay, gear. Making that left turn as predicted. Holy cow. I love that it's still light out. Okay, we're good. Let's go ahead and look outside. Make sure we get that another notch of flaps. Wow. Oh, God, I love it. I love it so very much. Okay, another notch. Still on the glide slope. Glide slope confirmed. We'll go ahead and slow to our approach speed, which is 138. I think that's what I set it at. Let me reconfirm that. I've since forgotten. We took off 1 hour and 47 minutes ago, and we had a 2-hour estimated flight time. Speed bug showed our approach speed at 136. Excuse me. Okay, let's set 136. Full flaps. All right, we're all configured. We are on the glide slope. Winds are just 2 knots coming at us, barely. And I haven't seen them in a while, but there's the poppies. That makes me happy. It looks a little bit foggy. I could buy it. I can buy it. Nice. Cleared land. Landing lights are on. Planes depressurized. We got the flaps fully deployed. Winds are... Oh, there's the outer marker indicator. I love that the winds are only 2 knots. What a... what a nice break. Especially compared to what we dealt with when we took off out of Reykjavik. Set our range on the MFD at 1. We'll disconnect the auto throttle. Airspeed's good, 136. This is just what we want, and we remain on the glide slope, and I see 1 white and 3 reds on the poppies. We exiting right once we land. We remain established. Airspeed's getting a little slippery there. Hold on. There we go. Got 2 and 2 right there. You see it. We are 1,000 feet above ground level, and also not coincidentally MSL. We're still established on the glide slope nicely. 2 and 2 right there, just where we want to be altitude wise. All right, gang. 500 call outs coming. There it is. 6 knots. 7 knots. Wind's coming straight at us, so no issues on the crosswind landing or anything like that. Call out.
500.
Autopilot.
Autopilot.
I have the airplane. One white, 3 reds. Beautiful. Sunset's beautiful. 2, now 3 and 1. Now 2 and 2. Nice long runway. No need to rush anything. And we're down. Spoilers deployed, reverse thrusters. Wait for 65 knots. Got it. Winds are now 10 knots coming straight at us. Picked up a little bit here at the end. I'm not looking to rush this right turn. I probably could have made that right turn at Alpha 4. But I'm going to turn right at Alpha 3, coming up right here on our right. I couldn't be happy with that landing. Seemed great to me. They need to improve the landing light quality, though. I mean, because it doesn't really seem to reveal very much on the runway. Okay. Here we go. We are safe in Bergen, Norway.
Cessna Tree Bravo Whiskey, contact ground on 121.9er.
21.9, Cecily Bravo Whiskey. Okay, so we're in Norway now. Welcome. Local time, what, 11:57 p.m. That's funny. I think we landed in Iceland at midnight. That's kind of funny. Yeah, 11:57 p.m. right now in Bergen, Norway. Outside air temperature 9 degrees Celsius, about 48 degrees or so. And we're safe and sound now. Let's go outside. Look at how pretty that is. My goodness gracious, friends. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Ooh, they added glow. Here, let me show you what I mean by that. Switch this over to auto just so I can zoom in on it a little bit. They added glow. See the wingtip lights? That's a new feature in the patch. I never saw the glow pronounced quite so significantly. That's great. I love it. Looks fantastic. Okay, friends. It's late, right? I mean, it's midnight. Let's get back. Let's bring our spoilers in and let's get back on the flight deck. We'll bring in our flaps. And we'll stop our timer. Came in a little bit early, about 7 minutes ahead of schedule. Switch our lights turn our landing lights off, turn our taxi light on, pulse lights off, and we'll taxi to parking. That was great. That was really great. Okay, did I contact ground already? I forget. No, I didn't. Ground and parking, please. Thank you. Yeah, interesting little ATC issues, but I'm glad that at least it resolved itself.
Cessna November, Tree 4 Tree Bravo Whiskey, taxi to general aviation parking using taxiway Alpha Bravo.
Alpha Bravo. Big Robinson.
Taxiing to general aviation parking using taxiway Alpha Bravo, Cessna Tree Bravo.
Yeah, they did make some changes. You see how the nose gear light now moves as I move the tiller? That's cool. That's a nice improvement. I just think this, well, I've turned the pulse lights off, but I think that the landing lights should be brighter. But I'm not complaining. Oh, this looks fantastic. Wow. I don't know where I'm staying in Bergen tonight. I'll have to figure that out after I go sit on the couch here. But anyway, beautiful evening. Late, midnight landing. Yeah, this is one thing I can't get my head around cheating with the time. Would I like to see what Norway looks like at 3 o'clock in the afternoon? I would, but I'd have to be up I'd have to do my flight at midnight because I'm in Southern California, and I don't know. Why do I care? I don't know. I don't know why I care, but I have to fly in real time. I figure if they're going to do me the courtesy of giving me real weather, then I should fly in that real weather in the time that weather is recorded. I don't know. That's just me. But it makes for some odd arrival times unless I get up early in the morning or stay up late at night. Those toe brakes, left, toe brake. There we go. There you go. And there's our parking spot. You can see the box. Oh, good, nice and easy, straight in. I don't want to blind our marshal, but let's turn off our taxi lights real quick. Okay, we got our taxi lights off. There's our flashlights. Uh-oh. He's not gonna stop. Okay, I'm taking making an executive decision. I feel like he should have probably told us to stop. You can't see much, but you should be able to see enough to know that he should have given me the slowdown instructions. But I can tell, even in the darkness, that we are perfectly centered in this circle, especially thanks to the glow now visible from the wingtip lights, which is awesome. I love that. Okay, parking brake, let's kill that right engine and let's wrap this baby up, huh? I'm sleeping in tomorrow. Uh-oh. You see what I mean? Look at how this doing weird stuff now. Okay, there you go. Yeah, the buttons have just been a little bit weird. I don't know how to describe it. They've been, I don't know, non-responsive. Like I'll click on it, nothing will happen, and then all of a sudden it'll happen after I already clicked on it. Anyway, let's turn off our anti-icing equipment. And, oh yeah, look, you can see there we are in the circle. Maybe a little akimbo, but nothing to cry about. 1 hour, 52 minutes, 56 seconds. Anti-icing equipment's taken care of. Turn off the recognition lights and the anti-collisions, and we'll kill our left engine and drop the logbook screen. There we go. BIRK, Reykjavik Airport, to ENBR, Bergen, Norway. 1 hour, 49 minutes, 27 seconds. So nice. I actually wrote down 1 hour, 59 minutes was my expected flight time. So got ourselves another night landing. Day takeoff. 22 minutes, 27 seconds of night flight, 1 hour, 27 minutes of day flight. Anyway, welcome to Bergen, Norway. Happy to be here. Very big airport for only having one runway. I did notice a NOTAM that said that the runway was closed, but you needed to give an hour's notice. But anyway, pre-COVID, it had a lot of traffic, a lot of people landing at it. But anyway, we're glad to be here, and we'll see where we head next. I am entertaining the idea of, granted, we're headed east, but instead of going across the northern part of Asia and St. Petersburg, Yakutsk, like I did before, maybe kind of heading south. I can't fly over Belarus, whatever you want to call it, because I don't want to have my plane hijacked by the military and any occupants forcibly detained. But other than that, we'll see where we go. Thanks for joining us on this fun flight, this part 2 flight, as we continue headed east on our around the world journey in our beloved 343 Bravo Whiskey. Have a good day.